Contradictions can also happen with our kids and the way that we're thinking about them. We can miss them and we can also be angry at them. And that's okay. I know so many of you guys don't allow yourself this luxury, if you will, this right, this basic human right to love your life even while you miss your kid. You can feel very sad and want things to go back to how they were. I mean, I suggest you do the work on that at some point, but it's okay to wish that this didn't happen and also be building a beautiful life for yourself. It's okay to not feel grateful for what has been done to you and your kiddos, and also be working to rebuild your life. You don't have to be one or the other. See, and this is where I think so many of us get tripped up too, because if you have been with somebody that was the kind of abusive or the kind of narcissist that wanted to pigeonhole you, like, no, you said you were this and that's the story you need to stick to. This is who you are, blah, blah, blah. You're the problem. You know how they are, right? We feel like we need to carry that persona on and reveal that to whoever we meet next and all the things, as if that has to be your only identifying qualities moving forward. The contradictions or reality, that's what makes us human, to have one and also have the other in the very same moment many times. Like, I can be missing my kid like crazy, being angry for what my ex has done, but I can also be very excited about building the life that I'm building right now. That can all go hand in hand. I can be so excited and in love with a partner, the life that I'm building here, and still so angry about being here to begin with. Like, why aren't I back with my kid? I would take anything over that. But I'll also at the same time be madly in love with whoever I'm building a life with. They don't need to be separate. You can have both. And you are not less loyal to the kid or to your partner or the kids that are living with you currently. So many parents I know feel the weight of giving love to the kids that are in front of you, like they're being disloyal to their children who are alienated. But your kids deserve that love. And so for you to constantly be guilting yourself about giving them love because your alienated kids also need your love, yet you can't reach them. Allow for both things to be true. You can be missing these kids, be wishing that you could also love them, but also be giving all of your time to your current kids. The problem is when we fight it, when we start resisting either one of your realities, your truths, you start to notice that you're not present. You're having an internal war. And so then you start to judge yourself and making it mean that you're a bad mom for not attending to your alienated kids, even though you can't. And there's like actually not a possibility for you to access that, but we'll blame ourselves for it because we're good at that. Allow for all the contradictions, all the incongruity, inconsistency that's going on. Talking about pigeonholing, if you went to court for this whole situation, you know that the other opposing attorney also wants to pigeonhole you and label you as this irresponsible, unloving, not present person. But this is where I think it's so important for you to understand that. And I know that you do with your prefrontal, but what they were doing was exactly what I'm asking you to put the "and" on. I have been not present. I made mistakes in my past. Whatever it is, get specific. Maybe you had one drink too many and drove with your kids in the car. That doesn't make you a child abuser or you the kind of person that always drives with children in your car drunk. That was something that you did back then, and now blah, blah, blah. You can be selfish, we all are, and you can also be the most giving, loving, caring, whatever, right? Again, I just want to raise this conversation because most of us, when we're doing our everyday, all the time thinking, we're so mean to our own selves in the way that we speak, right? That we talk to ourselves like, you shouldn't do that. You should have known. You should have done better. Why do you always get so angry about this? Why can't you get over this? You should be over this by now. We say terrible things to ourselves. Just be kind to yourself when you're trying to make the things that you've done or the words that you think mean something about you. The simple thing to remember is where I think that there's a period here, there's an and there's another sentence fragment that goes with it. You don't have to make the negative a positive, but you also don't need to make the negative statement or the negative thought the end all be all.